Hey, what's up, everybody? Day 34 of my weight loss journey. I want to apologize. For some reason, I'm still having issues with uploading these videos. I've been doing them, but then my computer eats them up somehow, and they're lost. So, I have no way to get them back. I've tried to recover some of the videos, but I'm just unable to. So, again, for those who follow me or whatever, I apologize for that. But hopefully you'll see this one. um, so yeah, anyways, I'm just going right into my nutrition today. It was breakfast, of course, was Ezekiel muffin, English muffin with some egg whites and salsa. Same old thing every day. But again, I like it. It's delicious. I can't get enough of it. So I thought at first, when I first started doing that, I would be missing a like a meat or something like that to go with breakfast, because you eggs and sausage or eggs and bacon or whatever is what I've been accustomed to, and that's not the case. I really don't miss having a piece of sausage or something like that. But maybe down the road, once I hit my goal or whatever, I can maybe start incorporating something like that in. But until now, everything, I want to be very strict and regimented as far as what I eat and what I put in my body. So um, yeah, so lunch was salmon with some mixed veggies. Pretty simple. I think Jane had mentioned that some of these meals are just going to be glorified snacks, really. And she's kind of right, because my portions, of course, are not near what they were when I first started this thing. Of course, I needed more calories to try to throw down at that time, so it was okay, or whatever. And I still need the calories. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a heavy guy, um, um, but yeah, again, I'm really more focusing on portion control now than I am anything else. So dinner was chicken breast with Brussels sprouts and some red kidney beans. Again, I want to start incorporating some beans and stuff like that into my meals, just for the fiber and all that stuff. So and plus, I like beans. I like any kind of bean. I like any kind of vegetable. So I'm open to that, which is a good thing for me. I think the people who have uh, issues with vegetables or whatever are going to have probably a harder time trying to change their diet over to something with more greens and that type of thing. But for me, it's again, I like any kind of vegetable. I'll eat anything. Of course, I got like this from doing so. But yeah, so today was weigh-in day. 290 is what I came in at today, which is 2 pounds less than what I weighed in last week. Again, I'd like to see a bigger number drop, but again, I'm doing it slowly but surely, and that's fine. Again, it's a negative number as opposed to a positive number, so it's a minus instead of a plus. So that's always a good thing, and plus I didn't stay the same weight, so that's another good thing. But yeah, I'm knocking on the 280s. Before long, I'll be out of there and at the 270s, and I'm close to reaching my 285 goal, which is just my short-term goal. It's not my long-term goal. My long-term goal is 225, of course, and of course that won't stop there. I'll probably just keep going until I hit a healthier weight or whatever. We'll see what happens. But of course, that's a ways down the road. I think I've got 65 pounds left before I hit my personal goal, 225. So again, a long ways to go, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. When this whole started, 56 pounds ago, I couldn't have imagined that I'd be below the 300s. And I hadn't been in. I can't even remember the last time I was below the 300s. Probably in the 90s somewhere, early 90s too, probably, or mid 90s. That I was under 300, and that's it's sad in a way, but I lost probably my because I was in my mid-20s then, all the way till you know, my 30s, you know, and here I am at the beginning of my 40s. I'm 44 now, and I feel like I've lost a whole decade there of my life. But again, I'm not looking back. I mean, that's something I can learn from, that I don't want to ever do that again. But of course, I can't have that time back. All I have is now, and it's basically what I want to do from here forward. You know, do I want to continue to live like that guy did, and have trouble breathing, and and eat like crap? And no, I don't want that life for me. You know, I want to try to extend my life as much as possible, because we get one shot at this, and so yeah, I don't want to die at 52 or whatever. It's just a scary thing, because that's if you think in terms, I mean, when you get to my age, that's right around the corner. It's not, I'm not a teenager anymore, but that seems like it's so distant. But 52 is just 8 years away. In 8 years, my age goes like that. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, so that was a good day. That was a good start of the day. That was a real positive thing. It was again at 290. That was exciting. So workout today was phenomenal. I look forward to my workouts now. I posted on Facebook that I get bummed when my heart rate goes down, or I stop sweating. When you're in the car and you have the air conditioner blowing on you, and you feel your body start to cool down. It's like, God, I wish I was still sweating, because I enjoy it. I love sweating now, and it's because it feels like I'm doing something. There was a point where I didn't think I could ever sweat. I was never really a heavy sweater anyways when I was in high school, or whatever, when I was an athlete. I just never was like that. But yeah, now I am. It's not like it's dripping off of me, but I can feel it. I feel myself actually perspiring and sweating. So that's always a good sign. That's work being done. So yeah, I love it. Today I worked out with April Wise, who's a great trainer at Fit by Design in Coppell. She's awesome, awesome, awesome. If you have a chance, give her a call. Any of the trainers there, give them a call. But yeah, today we did back and chest, and we did some core and ab work. I actually requested that because I don't want to be scared of that anymore. I don't know if I shared with everybody, but I had this issue where I get a Charlie horse in my abdominals. If I work them, or if they get twisted in a way, or even I get this tickle reflex. If somebody else touches that particular area besides me or whatever, it jumps, and once it does, it locks up like a Charlie horse in your calf, and it's painful as can be. You know how painful the Charlie horse in your calf is in the middle of the night, and whatever I mean, I don't squeal, but when you were younger, it was painful. But now it's like you get kind of used to it because it happens. But imagine that in your abdominal area, and it's I can't even begin to tell you how excruciating it is, because there's nothing I can do to alleviate it until it just lets go. And basically I'm locked up in a fetal position, or trying to stretch it out, or something, until it just loosens up, and then that'll stop. And even at that point, I'm afraid to even get up. I'm afraid to do anything, because I just don't want to set it off again. And that happens again. It's happened just putting on a pair of socks, and I'm bent over. Then all of a sudden it'll kick in. So doing the core and ab work today was a big step for me, because I had warned all of the trainers there, whenever they tried to incorporate it at first. I told them, hey, I'm really antsy about it. I really don't want to touch it. But as I'm getting stronger now, I feel like I can do those things, and I want to give it a shot. I don't want to be afraid of anything. Same thing with the elliptical. I'm not afraid of that thing anymore, and I'll do anything. And I think the trainers will pretty much attest to you that they give me a movement to do, I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to stop. Now I may stop in the middle because I'm tired, or I'm getting worn out, but I don't cheat my reps. I don't do any of that stuff. And so but yeah, so that was awesome, awesome, awesome step for me to take, was doing some ab work. And of course it wasn't a lot. You know, I did, you know, probably 10 crunches, and then some knee lifts or whatever. And yeah, it was good. It felt a little tight at first when I was trying to get up, but I survived. And so maybe I can just continue to make that stronger, and it won't become an issue. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. Um, at the end of it, I finished it off with a 20-minute interval cardio, and of course it's just still walking. And but I'm excited at the speeds that I'm starting to work out at. I'll be probably running before too long, or at least a slow jog, anyways. Yeah, kicked up the speed. Now at warm up, I was doing 3.4 now, I believe, which is, you know, to you runners or whatever, that may not be a big deal to you, but it's a big deal to me, considering when I first got there, I couldn't even do like 2.5 or something on there. So it's obvious I'm getting stronger, I'm getting healthier, I'm getting more fit. To be able to handle some of those speeds. And again, I'll be up to a slow jog before long. But the big thing was at the end is the last 2 minutes of that 20 minutes. Even though I was tired, I pushed it up and pushed myself to do a 3.0 speed at a 10 incline, which is it's pretty rugged. So, again, I knocked it out. Did that for the last 2 minutes, and felt really good at the end. And I felt good even when I left. And again, each time that I go there, it's like I've accomplished something, you know, and I feel really good about that. And yeah, so you know, today was kind of a bad day emotionally and mentally. I was just not all there. You know, I struggle with depression or whatever, and some days just get you more than others. But the workout really helped me. And for those who struggle with it too, um, I gotta tell you, there's you know, the meds that I'm on and everything else, and that they're great. They work. They're awesome. And I, you know, again, if I didn't have them, you know, there's no telling where I'd be. Um, but there's something to be said about the high that you get from working out. I'm telling you right now, there's from when you accomplish something, you're so happy. It's crazy. And so yeah, I mean, I would suggest that if you ever feel down or whatever, take a walk, go do something, go lift some weights, or you know, just do something. And the feeling of accomplishment will override that feeling of depression. You know, it's better than just laying there or sitting there in the dark, or you know, and wallowing in it. You know, just get up and do something. And I know it's not just a switch that you turn off, because you know, I deal with it, and I tell people that all the time. I wish it was just something that I could turn off, but for those of us that struggle with it, it's not like that. It doesn't work that way. But yeah, if you do something, if you move or do something active, it kind of helps. It really does. So give it a shot. That's all I have. Tomorrow I'll be working out with Will. We'll see what he has planned for me. I don't really know yet, but he always has a great workout. Again, if you guys get a chance, if you live in around the Coppell area, Valley Ranch, Louisville, Grapevine, Carrollton, Flower Mound, wherever, give them a shout. You know, Fit by Design in Coppell. They're right off of Denton Tap. It's upstairs. You can't miss them. And awesome people, awesome trainers. Jane is you know, one of the best owners that I know of a place like that. So I can't praise them enough. And of course I will continue to do so, because they are helping me on this journey, and I'm indebted to them. So there it is. Anyways, I guess that's it. Until tomorrow. Can't stop, won't stop. Peace.